Okay people, welcome back to the realest channel on YouTube, and I have something new for you today. We have a new concept that I'm doing with my old sponsor, SportsAid. Okay, so they used to support me years ago. So what we're gonna do is like a nice little series where I meet up with the up and coming talent from all various sports, you know, just seeing if I can compete with them and do something with them and just share some light on what everyone does behind the scenes before they get the spotlight that I've been fortunate enough to have. So this morning, we're outside the Leon Paul's Fencing Centre because I'm gonna try some wheelchair fencing today with Oliver Lamb Watson, okay? So this guy was born with a disability in his left leg. 2 years ago, a surgeon tried telling him that he's never gonna be an athlete. Look at us, we're outside today and now he's targeting Tokyo 2020. Let's head in, do the thing. SportsAid has been supporting British athletes for more than 40 years. Each year, SportsAid provides financial awards to over 1,000 athletes. The vast majority are 12 to 18 years old and have no other funding. SportsAid support is often the first outside recognition an athlete receives. SportsAid alumni won 150 medals at the Rio Olympics and Paralympics. So I'm sat here now with Oliver. It took me many years of practice, many years of training to make Team GB in my career. So explain to me how you managed to make Team GB in less than 2 years.
So, I mean, it's a bit of a weird story, but basically 2 years ago I went and I had a doctor's appointment. Yeah. And in that doctor's appointment I was basically making the decision whether or not to amputate my leg. And halfway through he said something that like stuck with me, which was whether or not I amputated it or not.
Yeah.
I would probably never walk or run again, and I would never be an athlete. And so, I mean, previously I had literally no plans of ever being an athlete. I kind of didn't like sport.
Yeah.
But I thought, you know, I don't like being told what to do, so I pretty much went through every single Paralympic sport.
So you're a troublesome guy.
Yeah, I mean, and tell me not to do it, and I'm going to do it. Don't push that button.
I'm kind of similar.
Yeah. So I just Googled every single Paralympic sport. I can't tell you like that fencing was my dream, because it wasn't. I literally Googled it all, found fencing, narrowed it down to like 2 or 3 and thought, which one can I get good at quickly? And just found fencing, trained hard, pushed it 100%, and yeah.
Well, that goes to show, This is the thing, you know, with SportsAid, there's athletes like myself who just started from 6 years old, work all the way up to get opportunities, and then there's athletes who start recent who also get opportunities, so they don't overlook or judge based on how long you've been doing the sport for. It's just how dedicated you are, you know, how much you put in, and they just like to reciprocate that by helping you when they can. So that's a crazy story. To make the top in what, let's say, 18 months? 18 months,
yeah, I mean, but do you know what? Not to like kind of take away from it, but obviously there's a difference between the able-bodied side of sport and then the para side of sport. Obviously people joining para sport, they're coming into it maybe after an accident or after a health condition that's gotten worse or after an amputation. So there is that kind of group of people that do come into it later on in life, which also is really cool because there's a huge diversity in terms of age. There's people who are much older and people much younger. That's what's quite nice about it, is it's not just like you're young, fit, and thus you'll do really well. It's like there's a lot more thinking, there's a lot more tactics, and a lot of other aspects.
That's what it is. Like, I know I'm not, you know, as I say, I'm not a fencer, but it is a brain game, right? It's a massive brain game, and it's tactical.
It's similar to boxing, I guess.
Yeah.
Mental chess, like physical chess.
If you can hit me, I can't hit you very much. But that's what I'm good at. That's what I do.
I will see. We'll see.
So what's gonna happen now is I'm gonna pick out a kit. You know, I look good at anything. So I'm gonna pick out a kit, and then I'm gonna challenge Oliver and see what he can do, because I believe I got this.
Let's get this.
I'm ready.
Let's get you an actual sword.
Yeah, these are the kids' ones. Let's go for a large. That was a medium last week. You know, post-fight celebrations.
I don't know if that's gonna be.
Yeah, maybe XO, you know. Alright, it's kind of heavy.
Yeah, wrong way though.
Oh.
How big's your hand? Too small?
Too small, right? Ron's is behind the camera like, what size is that?
That looks like the biggest dog I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
Let's do it. That's fine. And then, yeah, that's right. And then just that bar up here. Yeah. That's to hold on to so you don't fall out.
Okay.
Yeah. Perfect.
I'm being optimistic here. We just done some sparring and it didn't go too well. But it's cool. I'm ready now. It's the real thing. now I can show all my skills I was playing before.
On guard. All right, Ale.
Damn. 2 points.
All right, cool.
Okay, let's go.
Guard. All right, Ale.
That was point.
On guard. All right, Ale.
When the red light lights up, that's mine. You're looking for green.
Okay, cool.
On guard. All right, Ale. Guard. All right, Ale.
I swear I'm touching. This must be in my head. This must all be happening in my head.
On guard. All right, Ale.
Oh, there you go.
Yes! I won now. In my mind, I won.
On guard. All right, Ale.
Two.
On guard. All right, Ale.
Ooh, I like that outside shot. I'm gonna do that one. Oh wait, on guard, break, LA.
Yeah.
Let's go.
On guard. All right, Ale.
That was a cheeky one.
On guard. All right, Ale.
Hey, that was good defense.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, that's actually kind of fun.
There was one thing that I wanted to show you. If you come in for a lunge, for example, what I can do is, because the blade's quite bendy,
Yeah.
I can parry and then flick onto your back.
Kind of hurt.
What you need to do is basically imagine like you're throwing a rod, a fishing rod. Yeah, so you want to throw it up and over onto my back. Imagine there's an invisible wall here. Go. Yeah, don't be afraid of just clattering it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 100%. Go for it. Reach higher. Over. Imagine you've got a whip. Going too far down.
Oh,
Like that.
tip.
Yeah, another go. You go. This is how I do it, yeah? Imagine there's an invisible wall here, you need to go over it. Yeah, I'm gonna have so many bruises after this. Up and onto my back.
It's quite rigid, right?
Try with mine. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. So I'm gonna lunge.
Yeah.
You're gonna parry and flick onto my back. Go.
I'm not doing it.
Like, go for it, honestly.
Well, guys, as you can see, today has been eventful. Say something to the camera, give them some love.
Guys, I guess it's all about making it count. Whatever you're doing, whatever your dream is, like whatever you want to achieve, just keep pushing, just 100%. And the people that tell you you can't do it, the people that are afraid that you will.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
And go and tell them my skills are good.
Oh yeah, also he's very mediocre at best. I'm kidding. Nice one, dude.
Thank you, man. Alright, so as you can see, today, me and Oliver went at it. Yeah, he smoked me. It was 10-2. I have to lose at something because in the ring, we ain't doing that. Anyway, I'm very privileged and very honored right now to announce that I will be in SportsAid Week Ambassador. So people like Jessica Ennis-Hill, Tina Asher-Smith, Ellie Simmons, these are all major Great Britain athletes, people that have achieved medals at major Olympics, World Championships, and now I'm amongst those names. So I'm very honored to work with SportsAid to achieve that. That's going to be crazy. You know, the charity have had crazy amount of success, over 150 people that they've sponsored, won medals at the Rio 2016 Olympics. So approaching Tokyo, obviously we're looking to top that number. It's great to be a part of a team like this, I can't lie. And yeah, man, that's it. It's the realest channel on YouTube. Everything you need for SportsAid is gonna be in the description. And as we always finish, boom!